In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 woodshop storage ideas 2022, so before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. There isn't a magic formula for how to organize tools. On the contrary, organizing tools can be a very individual thing. In many cases, placement depends on function. However, there are some basic tools that most homeowners need to store, and there are several clever ways to get the job done. Here's a list of the top 10 woodshop storage ideas 2022. Let's start. Number 10. Tabletop chisel storage. Here's a neat tabletop chisel storage idea that's a snap to build from scrap boards. It angles the handles toward you for easy reach. Start with a 4-inch wide board. Using your table saw, cut stop slots to match the width and depth of each chisel, plus some wiggle room. Screw or glue on another board to create the pockets, then run the lower edge of the doubled board through a table saw with the blade set at 15 degrees. Now cut 3 triangular legs with 75-degree bottom corners and glue them to the pocket board. If you like, drill a few holes through the boards for pegboard hooks so the holder is easy to store on the wall. Number 9. Flip-through storage rack. Unless you live in an art gallery, wall space is always at a premium. Build this book-like storage rack and expand your wall space exponentially. Grabbing a tool is as easy as flipping through a magazine. Mount 2 parallel 2x4s on the wall spaced 24 inches apart. Cut the leaves from 3/4 inch plywood and hang them from the 2x4s with 3 inches. Number 8. Ceiling drawers. Utilize every cubic inch of storage in a basement shop with pivoting boxes that hang between the ceiling joists. When a drawer is down, you have easy access to its contents. Use glue and 1 5/8 inches drywall screws to hold together the boxes, then customize shelving for whatever you want to store. Make the width is about 3/8 inch. Narrower than the cavity it fits in, and use double nut 3/8 inch. Number 7. Storage pockets for skinny things. Saw off short pieces of 1-1/2-2 or 3 inches PVC plumbing pipe with 45-degree angles on one end. Screw them to a board to hold paint brushes, pencils, stir sticks and just about any other narrow paraphernalia in your shop. Mount them by drilling a 1/4 inch hole in the angled end, and then drive a 1 5/8 inches. Number 6. Gutter bins. Here are a couple of clever ways to use leftover gutter parts. Build small bins with the scrap gutter lengths, end caps, and corner pieces. Mount the bins to a wall or workbench edge to hold parts and tools or serve as a dustbin. Or, screw downspout sections to a board and mount it on the wall to store wood dowels, bar stock, and other long, thin items. Number 5. Adjustable drawer partitions. You can restore order in messy workshop drawers with a 1/4 inch plywood partitions and self-adhesive sponge tape weather strip, sold at home centers. These clever drawer dividers will organize your tools, tape and twine, and you can easily inch them sideways to accommodate larger items. For the strongest grip, use spongy closed cell weather stripping. Apply weather stripping to the sides of the drawers as shown, then cut the partitions long enough so they squish firmly into the rubber on both ends. A good rule of thumb is to make the partitions 1/4 in longer than the inside measurement between the weather stripping. Number 4. Quick draw hammers. This is probably one of the cheapest storage solutions you'll find. Here's an instant DIY rack for hammer storage in your shop. Drive 2 inches drywall screws into a board and tack it to a shop wall. Hook the hammers on the screws so it looks like they're ready to pull out a nail. Number 3. On-a-roll pegboard doors. Maximize hand tool storage in a tool cabinet with this slick DIY project. The key to this project is a 4ft long bypass sliding door hardware set, about $15 at a home center. You mount a 1/4 inch pegboard onto it, making sure to provide enough room, 2 inches, to hang tools on the pegboard and still allow it to slide by the door in front. The trick is to insert 1/2 inch plywood spacers in the roller hardware as shown. You can use the floor bracket that comes with the slider hardware to maintain the same 2 inches clearance at the bottom of the cabinet. For door handles, simply drill a couple of 1 1/4 inches holes in the pegboard with a spade bit. Now pop in the pegs and hang up your tools. Number 2. Muffin tin hardware bin. Work surface cluttered with miscellaneous nails, screws, hardware, whatever. Clean it up and still keep that stuff at your fingertips. Attach a muffin tin under a shelf with a single 1/4 inch x 1 1/2 inches flathead machine screw. The tin pivots out from beneath work surfaces to organize and serve up any little doodad you frequently use. And you store all that little stuff without using up a single square inch of workspace. For best results when installing your muffin bins, use muffin tins made from heavier gauge metal. Drill and countersink a 1/4 inch hole in the shelf top, so the top of the screw is flush with the shelf. Place a 1/4 inch fender washers above and below the rim of the muffin tin. Tighten 2 nuts against each other on the underside so the threads won't loosen. Number 1. Air tool station. A 2.5 gallon bucket is all you need to cleverly store air tools and hoses on a wall right by the air compressor. Screw a 3/4 inch plywood shelf inside the bucket to create 2 storage areas, then attach the bucket to the wall with a couple of screws and washers. Load up the bucket with nailers, nails, tire pressure gauges and other accessories and coil the hose around it. This is one of our favorite clever storage ideas. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.